Oh, you go to Google and put in food funding. It looks like Doge is going after the food they give to pantries and things like that to give to people who need help with groceries. And I just put in, so if you go to Google and put food funding like I did, and you put news, don't put all, there are little tabs on top. The tab you want to do is news. So this is what's in the news. Otherwise, if you go all, you're going to get all these people that want to sell you something, to sell you food. But you don't have money. That's why you need the free food. So make sure you put news. And then when you click on tools on the right-hand side, it shows just in the last couple of weeks, there's 126 news items talking about what the government's doing for food. They go, USDA funding cuts Vermont food pantries leaves them behind. Trump administration abruptly cuts food bank deliveries. Food pantries in need of funds. Feed more NWNY to lose $3.5 million worth of federal funding for food. Federal funding cuts hit Idaho nonprofits working to fight food insecurity. It just goes on and on. So that's a couple. Now the other thing too for food, don't forget, is SNAP, S-N-A-P. So that's a program they're talking about cutting food. I don't know why. I mean, if you've seen the data, America has, I have a chart in here. If I get it in time, I probably won't. That's for not organizing, let's go. But we have more people in poverty in America than any other developed country. We're number one. We're number one in poverty. They're developed countries. That's the rich countries, okay? So we're number one with like 17.2% of the people are in poverty. So I don't know why we don't feed people and why we're cutting food, the money for food. I guess that's for the billionaire tax break. Yeah, silly me. But you have to take care of what's today. And so if you put in SNAP food funding, you get 292,000, and that's a study reveals significant SNAP cuts could cost states over $20 billion. Proposed Medicare and SNAP cuts will cost Arkansas thousands of jobs and $1 billion worth. Funding cuts will cost $113 billion. See, that's what they're talking about, cutting those things down. So you have to, I mean, you want to lobby and do something with that, but more importantly, you got to get food. Okay, now the best place I feel is you go to findhelp.org. See, there's not only just one program for food in this country. There's not only one program for anything in this country. So when you see there's a program, even though you got 200 websites just in the last news items in the last couple of weeks that it's going to be cut, you go to findhelp.org, put in your zip code. Now I put in my zip code and I put the word food. Okay. Now I get 296 organizations that help people with food, 296. Now, they don't help people with food like sell you food. No, these are people that just give you things. See, findhelp.org is a place for our community. See, we have two parts of our economy. One is capitalism, and the other part is community, where we help each other. That's government offices and nonprofit organizations. So that's why if the federal program isn't there, you'll find literally hundreds and hundreds of local programs just on food alone. That's where you go. Now, what do you do when that happens? Okay, you have to get on the phone. The best way to get help from nonprofit organizations is not like Google. Google wants to get your money, and they'll do all the work for you to get your money. Okay, these programs, aren't getting money from you, so they don't advertise. Nobody knows about them, and they don't have salesmen to go out and shove free food down your face. No, you have to do the work. You have to find them. And the best way is not to just search the internet, and don't go to Google. That's the kiss of death. Google, you'll never get out of there alive without spending money or going further in debt or getting scammed. If you don't have money, got to stay out of there. Okay, to findhelp.org. Every program there is there to help you with food. Okay, whether they give you money or food or whatever. You call them. They have staff people that are there to help you. They get paid just to help you. You don't have to pay them a nickel. But you have to ask for help. You have to be nice, and that's the key. Maybe it's going to take you 10 phone calls or even more, but it's your best option, because in Google it's not an option. You can't. They're too slick there. They're going to get your money. They spend 24 hours a day figuring out how to get money from people. That's all they do. These people spend 24 hours a day trying to get food to people, not get money from people, and get food and money to you. So they don't market. They don't have that luxury. So you have to do the work. Contact them. And contact each one. You call them. There's phone numbers right here. Their phone number. You call the phone number, and if they say they can't help you, ask them where else, because they're going to know better than anyone else you could possibly talk to in the world to help with food. So now, when we're talking about budgets and tax cuts and all this kind of stuff, you got to take care of today. And there's sources out there, alternatives, then you know. And the obvious things, and in Google are not the place to look. You got to go to what I call the community society. Now that's the economy that just gives you money and help. And that's 40% of everything in our society is made up of the community society. The Google society is the capitalism society. That's 60. So what you have to learn how to do is use the community society. We're here to help each other, and you'll be surprised the kind of help that people give out there for free just because you're a neighbor. That's a nice place to live, isn't it? So don't forget. And this is what we teach people at letsgohelp.com, but you don't have to pay us money. You can find out this help, but get on the phone, talk to people. If you do need our help, it's letsgohelp.com. And it's only $20, and you get unlimited one-on-one help to apply to every grant and benefit you're eligible for. But try it yourself first. See what's out there, okay? It's your money. This is all because you live here. You have access to all this stuff. But they don't tell you, do they? So you got to find out yourself.